quick overview for you of how to use the rentals and services reports from underneath the File menu. So we go to File at the top of Eve, then go to Reports. If we highlight Rentals and Show, you'll see that there are 3 reports available for you. One is for booked items, one for checked out items, the distinction being that booked items are those that have been booked either in the past or in the future. Checked items, those that are currently checked out. And the third report being a list of customers by the stock type they have rented. So if we take booked items, you will see either by hitting next or by going to the parameters that we can further define that. So if we wanted to go back in time, forward in time, use the up or down arrows on your keyboard as you see, or of course by the calendar function here. And you can further limit these by stock type should you wish, or manufacturer should you wish, or indeed a combination of the two. With the criteria that you've set when you're happy with them, click Finish and Eve will report on that as you see. And you would see in this example all the booked items. And you can see the booking numbers, the customer, the serial number of the particular item, a description of that item, start dates, end dates, the prices paid, etc. You can, for further investigation if you wish, select all of these items and then export. And those export opportunities for you are to programs such as Excel. You could use email for mail merge, text files, Word for Windows, etc. And you can choose which parts of that data you would wish to export. If we go back to checked out items, now clearly there are no parameters on this beyond stock type and manufacturer, i.e. there are no date parameters because we are looking for those items that are checked out. Hit Finish and again we would see those items checked out. One of the things you can do with this, of course, again using that select all export, is you could then decide that you wished to contact those customers via phone, etc., to chase up where those items are. The final of these rental reports is customers by stock type rented. Again, you might wish to look, for example, over a certain time period, which customers did hire from you certain stock types. Let's look for regulator as an example. And you would see here a list, and this could be a start point to be able to see not only the numbers of customers that do hire regulators, but also perhaps as a start point in conjunction with the customer search wizard. See other videos for how to use that as to how you might wish to market these customers to perhaps move them from rental customers for regulators to customers who actually have now purchased regulators from you. Now with regard to services, we go to File and Reports again, highlight Services, hit Show, and remember this should be thought of in conjunction with other videos you can see where we have looked at how to set up automatic service reminders. You do have these following reports here for you. The customers by stock type serviced, very similar to the customers by stock types rented, except this time we're obviously looking for servicing as opposed to rentals. Over any time period again, you'll have noticed by the fact I clicked this select all button that I've selected all of these stock types. I could deselect all and simply say look for those that have hired cylinders within a certain date range, or rather had cylinders serviced within a certain date range. Click Finish and the information will appear for you. To return to these others, I can very quickly here see services due. On the Parameters tab, I could say I wanted to see all services due, perhaps from the start of the year across all stock types. An important one to consider here is, do you want to see your own store rental equipment included in this list, or just customer equipment, or do you want to see only your own rental equipment, or indeed, of course, both? And you will see the information appear for you. To return again to report type, you can see stock type serviced by technician. So if you have particular technicians on staff, you might wish to see who has, over a historical period across all of the serviceable stock types, performed the most services, and you can have that report either be emailed, saved as a file, print to screen, which I will do here for example, and you will soon see which customer by which technician, etc. To go back a moment again, you can further see work that has been completed, work that has been paid for, the detail of work completed, and the detail of work paid for. So for example, if we were to look at technician work orders completed over a particular time period, you would then again be able to see which of these service bookings had been completed and who the technician was that was doing the majority of that work. And this can of course be used as part of the basis for how you report on your service technicians and how indeed you reward your service technicians for their labour. So important to know that those servicing and rentals reports are available for you from the File menu under Reports, and then choose either Rentals or Services, and then work from there as to which report you're interested in at the time and which parameters you would care to set.